Are you tired of tiny lots and sky-high taxes? Me too. This right here is Texas luxury at its finest on a custom lot. Let's go check it out. So grateful to have you back on the channel today, and I really appreciate you taking the time. Got an amazing custom home, single story, with an absolutely beautiful live oak right here at the front of the property. Honestly, this isn't just another one-story home. This is a phenomenal hill country retreat, top tier finishes, and location that really wins. In today's video, we're gonna get a deep dive look at this beautiful custom home built by Clear Rock Custom Homes based out of Liberty Hill, Texas. And we're gonna look at all the different facets of this home. This is a beautiful layout that can really be lived in for many, many years. It's not one of these things that you would outgrow and be like, you know what, times have changed. In today's video, I think once you see this plan and you see where all the spaces are, you'll be very impressed. We are located at the ridge of Cross Creek in Georgetown, right off of Highway 29. And the location of this home is really amazing. But right as you come up, upon arrival, take a look at this right here. Beautiful stucco elevation. Love the tongue and groove ceiling we have right here. It is really, really beautiful. The contrasting colors with these magnificent 10-foot doors, it really sets it apart. Phenomenal. It really has a presence as soon as you walk up to this home. As I pan left to right, before we go into this home, really just wanted to show you just the real beauty and craftsmanship of this property right here. Gutters all the way around, stone and stucco elevation, 4 sides, masonry. And as soon as you come in, take a look at this right here. I'm gonna close the door behind me. This is a phenomenal entry, wide open entry, right as you come up. Beautiful foyer, and just an open space in this beautiful plan. This plan is really unique because what they've done, and I absolutely love that this builder does in many of their homes, they take concepts and ideas of some of their great clients and feedback from their clients, and they make custom changes to the plans, and they stay that way. So we're gonna be able to look at all the different things about this plan. This is the Oak Hill plan, and it has some really unique deviations to it, and you'll see that. But as you know, everything always begins right here in the kitchen. And take a look at this beautiful, absolutely stunning kitchen. You have really nice contrast with the center island, with the paint in terms of it's a beautiful stain grade that's on this center island with the quartz countertops. And then you have these beautiful white cabinets with the black, matte black finish on the hardware. It is really, really pretty. This is an entertainer's kitchen in every way. Before we continue on with the kitchen, I just wanted to show you just the entrance from this angle right here. It is really something. So, as I mentioned earlier, this plan is a deviation of the Oak Hill plan. You're over 3,300 square feet in this plan, and it is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, right under 3,300 square feet. And it has tons of space. And as you'll see, I'm gonna step right into this little cove of where the fridge would go. I'm gonna pan right to left so you get a really good perspective of this kitchen, the size of this island, which I absolutely love. I've been walking into homes lately where the island, they're making them a little smaller. So I'm glad to see in this beautiful custom home, they have a very nice large island. And before I move any further, take a look at this. I love this because In our city, there's been a lot of code changes and a lot of builders can't get away with this. So I'm glad in this particular neighborhood, they're still allowing this. That's great, where we can have receptacles at the end caps, because that has been obsolete in many of the production master plan communities. So I'm very happy to see this, because a lot of my clients continue to ask about it. And some people love the pop-ups in the quartz countertop, and some people just don't. So it's one of those things where I'm glad to see it. With this backsplash, I love that it's a herringbone lay, very pretty, the way they have the herringbone lay here. And this center island really just speaks to you. The center vent hood, excuse me, just really speaks to you because it's a very nice setup. I love how you have the paint with the stain grade. It kind of just really outlines it very, very pretty. I'm gonna stand over here, and before I do, just take a look at this. So many of my clients are always saying, Abbi, the width between where the kitchen sink is and the range has to be enough space where we're not bumping into each other, and we have enough space to walk through for ingress and egress when both people are in here working together as a team. And I love to see this right here because you got plenty of space in this beautiful kitchen. It has been really appropriately positioned and sized in this home. Take a look at all this right here. These beautiful light fixtures, these pendant lights with these beams that go across that tray ceiling. It is really pretty and really sets it apart. Take a look at this right here. This vantage point, I'm gonna take a couple steps back just so you can get a really good perspective of this kitchen area. You got plenty of cabinetry, and I love that we have functional cabinets on both sides of the island right here. You know, a lot of my clients, they love having a large island, and sometimes some builders don't finish them out, where you have functional cabinets on both sides. With Clear Rock Custom Homes, as you see right here, this is great. This is absolutely great. Great for storage, for when you're entertaining and when you have folks come over. I love seeing this. Plenty of cabinetry in this home. And one of the things that we always talk about here on the channel, I hear from many of you in the comments, is the pantry. Ladies and gentlemen, Clear Rock Custom Homes, they do a phenomenal job of a pantry. Take a look at this right here. I'm gonna take a step back just so we can get it on camera here. The entrance of the pantry, and then take a look at this. It is absolutely huge. And I love that they have shelves all the way to the top. They didn't just, half it. I was gonna say another bad word, but they didn't half, but they basically went all the way. And I love that because this is a phenomenal size pantry with plenty of space. And you can do so many things from a creative standpoint in here, where you can have a butler's pantry, you can have a countertop in this area right here. I mean, it is really, really something. Very impressed. Down this hallway, coat closet to the right, mud area and utility room, and you're gonna love this garage. So we have a really nice coat closet here, good size. And how many coat closets do you see that have this? Where a place to actually hang your coat, but right above that, a ledge. So just tons of storage. They've thought of everything, and they've really had the client's heart in mind when building a beautiful home like this. Before we go to the utility room, I wanted to show you this garage, because this right here is a phenomenal garage. They have already finished the epoxy finish in this beautiful garage, and it is so oversized. You have 8-foot doors on the garage doors, and it's just really oversized, plenty of space. So many of my clients, they say, Abbi, you know what? I'm gonna stand on this ledge. They say, Abbi, these garages keep getting smaller and smaller. I have no space to put anything. Well, not in this home. In this beautiful one-story home, you got plenty of space and a really good functional garage that you can have for storage, large vehicles, anything you would like. And I'd like to mention that this tankless water heater, this particular brand of Navian, is really, really good. It's phenomenal. I bought it for my own home that I built 15 years ago, And it's a commercial grade product that really operates very, very well. This right here is your expansion tank on a device like this. It's a very tiny, but it's an expansion tank that definitely works. Here to the left, you have your water softener loop. And one of the things I always tell my clients is these are the kind of details. You want to make sure on these arc fault breakers that everything's labeled correctly, labeled well. Someone took the time. It could be done with a P-touch or like this where it's really, really beautiful handwriting, which is, you know, something you don't see very often these days. So this is really, really nice. Very happy to see this. This is phenomenal in many, many ways. As we come over here, this utility room, I mean, it is something. Really good size utility room. This home just feels so much larger than the square footage. On one side, you got cabinets. On one side, you can actually hang things, but really beautiful high ceilings in this utility room. Functional counter space with the sink. I'm gonna stand here in the corner. No peeking just yet, but obviously we have access from the primary closet. But take a look at all the cabinetry right here. You got really good cabinetry. You got a place right here for functional countertop with additional cabinetry right here. So really good space. I'm very impressed with this space right here. As we leave that area and we come to the dining room area, the thing that I love about this plan is this dining area, you have so much space. We're not, you know, forced by any means. I've done some videos lately here on the channel where you can't fit the type of table you want. And you're forced to do a circular diameter or a square. Not in this plan. You got plenty of space in this dining room. It is absolutely huge. You even have space to the right of your screen right here for a little console table with a buffet. I mean, it is something really, really nice and really good space. I love that large fixed picture glass as well. Really emits great light, and 2 operable windows for safety. Very important, as we know, having in the kitchen. And beautiful divided light door right there that leads us to our covered patio that we'll see here shortly. But take a look at this family room. This family room is absolutely beautiful. I love the size. Such a great size family room here where you can really put the furniture any which way you'd like. But one of the key things that I was talking about earlier in the video was this layout. On the other side of this wall, as you should to the right of your screen, right through this corridor, you have a perfect area that could be a flex space, media room, game room for the kids, whatever you need. But I love having that kind of space where, from a safety standpoint, you know what they're up to, you can see them, but it just gives everybody their space in the home. So I love that. And as soon as you come up in the home, you have your office to the left. And on this wing of the home, down that hallway, straight ahead on your screen, that is the primary suite. And you have all these secondary rooms on the other side of the home. So it's laid out really, really smart. But take a look at this office, this study right here. It's a really good size. You have 2 large 8-foot doors, beautiful can lights in here with a fan. All the RG6, no RG6, but Cat 5e drops. I apologize. But just a really good, take a look at this vantage point right here. Beautiful view every day from your office, looking at that amazing tree. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. This is a really beautiful community that has an excellent location, really good location. We are literally 3 miles away to the brand new HEB right at Highway 29 and Ronald Reagan. We're roughly about 10 minutes away from Wolf Ranch shopping area where you got Target and you got all the great anchor stores and all the restaurants, everything you would want and need. And then obviously the downtown square, tack on another 5 to 6 minutes on top of that. So 16, let's just say 16 to 18 minutes away from the most beautiful square in Texas. And we're gonna go out there later on, but I wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Take a look at this right here. Absolutely beautiful. Multiple ways to get out to your yard. So if you're entertaining, obviously we have the door right there that we saw from the dining area, but then we have these sliders right here that lead out to the covered patio as well. As we go down this hallway, you're really gonna be impressed. I am so impressed with Clear Rock Custom Homes. I am really impressed with the size of the rooms and the finish out. Really beautiful. Really, wait until you see these closets. Really nice closets. It's just very impressive. And when you see the trim and you see baseboards this big, I mean, it just kind of tells you they're not cutting any corners here. They are building beautiful homes in this community, and they've done that for many years. So take a look at this room right here, really good size. And as we come into this closet, as I mentioned, you thought I might have been kidding. Really nice, true walk-in closet. For a secondary room to have a walk-in closet like this, I mean, this is unbelievable. You don't see this very often, you know? This is really, really pretty. I mean, just tons of space. And seeing the kind of finish out that you're gonna see in this bathroom, you're gonna be absolutely amazed. Having a double vanity. I mean, this is the kind of vanity I see in primary bedrooms. This is a secondary bathroom that you're seeing that these two bedrooms would share this bath, but you got plenty of space. If you got little ones, I mean, this is, nobody's fighting. They got their own sink. This is really, really great space here. Pocket door, take a look at that detail. Pocket door right here. So you're not fumbling through all these doors, opening and closing. It just makes it easy and seamless. And you got a really nice, beautiful shower area here with the 12 by 24 format tile. Would have loved to see it go all the way to the ceiling. It would make the space even bigger. But one of the things that really impresses me is the natural light through these transom windows. There's multiple in here. I'm gonna turn the camera just so you can see it. But multiple transom windows, and take a look at this. Like a built-in linen in this. How many times do you see this? Next to in the shower area, next to your lavatory, you have this beautiful cabinetry that literally acts as a linen. It's very impressive. And the size of this room, both of these rooms over here are really, really impressive. You got high ceilings. Take a look at this. Really good sized bedrooms here. And just like the room we just left, I'm gonna stand in the corner because I think you're really gonna be impressed with just these closet sizes. They're really big. The next room, I believe, has even a larger closet. But take a look at this. This one might be just a shade smaller, just a little bit than from the room we just saw. But still, nonetheless, I mean, it's a great size. Really pretty. Love to know what you think about this home right here. They build phenomenal homes and at really good price points. The tax rate in this community is 1.61%. So really good tax rate. Obviously, if I didn't mention it, I apologize, but we are on an acre lot, and we're gonna see that towards the end of the video. At the end of the video, I have a couple of lots I could show you as well. I'll probably feature one lot, but I have multiple lots that you can send reach out to me anytime, and I will share that information with you. But take a look at this room. I mean, I'm just absolutely impressed because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a secondary bedroom. A secondary bedroom that's this size. I mean, it is absolutely huge. I'm so impressed. I'm gonna stand here in the corner. Hopefully I can do it justice and just show you the size of this right here. It's that kind of day right now where it looks dark in here, but it's a lot of good natural light. And then take a look at this closet. Really, really nice. I mean, absolutely huge. All the way to the top. You got plenty of space. Just an absolutely amazing space. You got a really large closet here. And then because it's the front elevation of the home where we're at, a beautiful transom window. So it's really, really nice. And from this bedroom, take a look at this view. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful lot. The homes in this neighborhood, absolutely stunning. You see the pride of ownership in this community. The ridge across creek, Really, really pretty. One of the things that I love mentioning about this builder is, while we're in this game room, is this particular space right here. I find it very impressive. They do this in every home that I have filmed for them. They have done this in every single room right here. Love having that central on-cue panel in an area like this, where it's accessible if you need to reset it, and you have plenty of space. You can put additional equipment to the left, to the right. Let's be honest, these days we have more and more things, more and more devices, and more, whether they're the Google Mesh system or whatever you have, it's one of those things where you need more space. And many times I see these on-cue panels being so small, and they don't have the type of receptacles in there, and they just don't do a good job. Here you have everything you need. Network, switch, everything. So it's very, very impressive. We're gonna go out to the primary bedroom and then end outside. But before we end outside, I'd love to show you this right here, this view. Left to right, I'm standing kind of right as I leave that game room area. And this would be obviously our main family room. Straight ahead, that office, and that beautiful kitchen right here. Plenty of space in this beautiful kitchen. Would love to know what you think about today's tour so far. I mean, one of the things I failed to mention was storage. Take a look at this right here before we go into the primary bedroom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, so many times you see people just throw some shelves in here and be done with it. Not Clear Rock. Look at this. You open the door, all this space on the floor, and as I pan up all the way to the top, you got all these shelves, all this space. Excellent, excellent storage. I'm gonna stand in this walk-in linen, if you will, and we're gonna go in to the primary bedroom. Take a look at this beautiful primary bedroom right here. So it's on the northeast corner. If you're facing the home, got a tray ceiling here, 4 can lights, beautiful, nice, large fan, probably a 60-inch, the way it looks like it. Could be a 56, but it looks like a 60-inch. But really pretty. I'm gonna stand here in the corner. We're gonna take a look at all that, everything in the backyard, but just wanted to show you here just the size of the room, because I really believe it's a great size bedroom. And then here in the primary bath, take a look at this. Some people, they may say, hey, would have loved to see some more natural light in here. I think I'm in that camp as well. We do have some small transom windows, but just seeing some natural light in here really would make this space even feel that much more. But it is absolutely large. It is beautifully laid out, and it is a good sized space. As I walk in here, obviously straight ahead, our primary closet. We have our frameless glass enclosure into the shower here. Kind of had this rock chip, I think that's what they call it, like a rock chip mud set, 12 by 24 tile all the way to the top. Really pretty. And as I walk in here, we'll see multiple shower heads. So we have 2 shower heads. We have a little ledge for our Costco size Pantene bottles. Would have loved to see a niche. So many times I think I mentioned that, but a lot of my clients, and I read the comments, they always say, hey, Abbi, gotta have a niche that makes sense. I didn't build an expensive home to put everything on the floor or have everything down there. So I totally understand, I get it. As you come into this primary closet, you got a really good sized space here. Tons of space. One of the things that really stands out to me still is just the size of that pantry. It is absolutely huge. And I love that they went with the shelves all the way to the top. Another thing that really stands out to me about this plan is just the sheer size of the garage. So many of my clients who want acreage, who want space for their toys, for their bikes, for UTVs. It's like they love to have that kind of space, And I love that from the closet, we can come right to the utility room, and then we're gonna go straight out to the beautiful covered back patio. This is an amazing plan. Would love to know what you think. Take a look at this right here. I'm gonna take a couple steps back. Really nice, large covered patio. hung and groove ceiling. You got can lights, multiple fans. You got a beautiful fireplace out here. Easy access to the sewer system. And then take a look at this right here. You got all these beautiful trees, the serenity, the peacefulness of Georgetown, Texas. This is a beautiful part of the Austin Metro, beautiful part of Central Texas. And I absolutely love these types of homes and these types of lots, because this is phenomenal. We have space for anything we want. Pool, football field, soccer field, sport court. I mean, that's the beauty of having acreage, right? You can do whatever you'd like, and you can have the peace and the serenity of saying, you know what? I don't have to worry about anything, and I can enjoy my space. You got everything from lights out here on the soffit. You got 4 sides gutters. Really, really pretty. Would have loved to see if we had a rough in here for a sink. That would have been excellent. But we do have a gas bib stub out right here for our grill. But what I would have loved to see that. I do have a lot of clients who want the full outdoor kitchen experience. And that is, I think, the only little miss out there. But ladies and gentlemen, I would love to know what you think about this particular plan. What do we like? What do we don't like? Is it big enough? This is a phenomenal size home right here and a layout on a 1-acre home. 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 3,300 square feet, right under that, and 1.61 tax rate, and priced under $1 million. So this home is priced really well. Location is great. HOA is very nominal, $375 a year, very nominal, light deed restrictions. Would love to know what you think about this home. Please feel free to reach out to me. I have multiple lots here in the community at the ridge across street that I can share with you from a drone's perspective as well. And that way you can get a really good perspective of these lots. Hope to bring you the next video here on the channel very, very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it, and hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope this video brought you some value. Take care.